What's up guys, Grass back with another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at Days Gone on the PS5 running in 60 frames per second. This specific mission is one that's super popular that a lot of people have issues with, and that is fairly difficult, I'd have to say. Took me a while to get this. But this is how to defeat the sawmill horde. So this is the biggest horde in the game. And the first thing I want to let you guys know is, as you guys can see, is that I'm doing it at nighttime. Is the first thing. You're going to need some distractors as well as some Molotov cocktails. So what I'm actually doing here is I use the distractors to to get all the horde together. And when that happens, it's easier just to throw and kill as many as possible. So the really critical point of this way is you got to make your way up to this exactly this shed. You got to use the distractors to attract the horde into a clutter, and then you want to nail them with whatever throwables you have, ideally using the napalm Molotov. That's the one that gives the most damage. Super important about this walkthrough is, one, to do it at night, because what happens at nighttime is the horde comes out, and secondly as well is to do this one, you got to make sure that the horde does not see you whatsoever, so that they don't come chasing you down and whatnot. So once you shoot those first two napalms, you're gonna notice that on the back side, right, so where there's this back side of the location, there's another sawmill, and there's going to be a couple more freakers coming out of there once you kill some on that first area that I just did. What you want to do here is be super patient, guys. You just want to wait for them to all come out. Don't shoot, don't do anything, just wait for these guys to come out and join the other crew, and then you would just want to rinse and repeat. Okay, so let's keep going. And again, this walkthrough is all about patience. The horde is huge. I don't know how many freakers there are, but this horde is just humongous. So again, you just want to be patient. Look at them just crawl out. So on this point here, guys, just sit back, relax. Again, just wait for the horde to slowly make its way into that first area where I shot the napalm Molotovs. Keep in mind that there's still another set of freakers inside that same location that need to come out, but you guys will see as the video progresses. So like I said, and be careful, because if they see you, you do not want to be seen whatsoever. So make sure that you're in a location that these freakers here and the other freakers that I first attacked do not see you. Because again, if they do, well, they're gonna just come running after you. So you do not want to be seen. And this walkthrough is gonna test your patience, but that's what makes it fun, actually. So let's keep going. The other thing as well, guys, is to make it nighttime. The easiest way is just to go to a bed. So find a bed and sleep until it becomes nighttime. So that's just an easier way to choose the time of day, is just to go to a bed and sleep. So I'm getting ready to, again, rinse and repeat. Make sure you got your attractors all lined up. Make sure that you got your napalms, and we're just going to rinse and repeat. So you guys can see that the other horde joined here. Same thing. I'll throw a distractor. Make sure they all clutter up, just so I can get max amount of freakers in one area. And then, boom, throw the napalm. And watch them burn. Don't get seen. Don't be seen. Make sure to hide yourself, or else they will attack you. So I had to do it a couple times because I ended up getting caught by them seeing me, and then I just didn't want to go on a running rampage. I want to make my life easier. Now you always want to keep paying attention to that other cabin area in the back where those freakers came out of, just to make sure that the last batch comes out, because again, you do not want to be seen. So as you kill more freakers, you're going to notice that there's more, and this is actually the last batch of freakers that are going to come out of that last shed. So same thing, guys, be patient, just sit back, relax, and wait for this batch of freakers, which is going to be the last batch, to join that other crew that's down there. So yeah, this will be the last batch. So again, while we wait, I just want to reiterate again, you want to have some attractors, you want to have as much throwable things as possible, so napalm. So, you know, you're going to have to do some farming. This video is not going to show you guys how to do the farming, but you're going to have to farm that material. So if you guys can get yourself some grenades, some pipe bombs, some Molotov cocktails, some napalm Molotovs as well, and some attractors, that's pretty much all you're going to need for this mission. So yeah, so again, there's other videos on YouTube that show you guys how to farm those items, but honestly, like without the napalm, it is extremely difficult to get rid of the Horde. I mean, it is possible by running and zigzagging through the maze and trapping them and setting mines and all that stuff, but still, this Horde is just massive. So make sure you guys farm enough material before attempting to attack the Horde. And again, you guys can see here, I'm hiding, I'm waiting, I'm just being patient. Again, this is just the last of the freakers that are going to join the other group, and they're all going to be nicely condensed in that area. You guys can see as well that I'm down to approximately, not half, but I'm almost at half of the amount of freakers, and I think I shot maybe 3 or 4 napalm. So let's keep going. And of course, keep in mind, you could use grenades, you could use Molotovs, you could use pipe bombs, but the napalms give the most damage. So that was a really nice shot. Again, using the attractors and then shooting a napalm. And keep in mind again, guys, you have to do this at night, because at nighttime they come out versus the daytime they are hidden inside the sawmill. So one thing I'm going to mention, you guys can see that I'm almost done. There's not much left, but for some reason, even if the Horde doesn't see you, right when you get near the end, when there's almost nothing left, for some reason the Horde or the game, I don't know, it's like the game tells the Horde for some reason that where you're situated. So even though there's nothing, there's not a Horde, there's no freakers that saw me, right near the end, it sends off a signal for them to come up. But at this point, you guys can see that there's hardly any left to kill. So, you know, and what I got a little bit lazy here. I should have done this a little bit cleaner. But ideally, what I would like to do is, it's up to you now at this point, since there's not many left to kill. Is one, you could either zigzag through the maze here and kill them, using the weapons that you have. Or another thing you can actually do is, if you leave the area and you get far enough from the freakers, they actually are gonna return back. They're actually gonna return it exactly back to where they originally were, and be all calm and go about their thing, for you to go back up and finish them off. So Again, I got a little bit, yeah, I could have done this a little bit cleaner, but again, when they come to chase you, and see, like, there wasn't much left. I mean, I could have just killed them, but I decided to just, like, drive away. And then what happens after a little bit of time, the Horde actually, if you get far enough, the Horde actually just goes back. So it's up to you now how you want to really finish them off. So I'll just show you guys how I did it. So after waiting about like 5-10 minutes, the Horde returned back. Again, this is completely optional. It's, you know, with that little, you guys can see the power bar on top for the Horde. There's not much left, but this is just the way I did it. When they came and attacked me from the top, you guys could have easily just like shot them, you know, have them chase you around a little bit. But in my specific case, I escaped the area. They went back under hiding, and you guys will notice now, and which is interesting, is that it became daytime now. I guess you know, obviously it's a real time of day in Days Gone. So during the day they hide on the inside. So in the last little bit here, you guys will see how I finish them off. Again, guys, I'm just having fun here because I know there's such little amount of freakers left. You know, I know that I'll be able to clear them out. So I'm not. I'm not being very careful. I wouldn't recommend doing it this way. Just at this point, I just want to have a little bit of fun since I killed the majority using that technique on top of the roof. So enjoy it now. You know, whatever left the freakers there are, have some fun with it. And that's it, guys. That's the video. That's the sawmill Horde using my technique from the top of the sawmill at night using mostly the attractors as well as a bunch of throwables. And keep in mind, when you get right to the end, when there's almost none left, they will come chasing you, and then it's up to you to finish them off the way you want. So that's the video, guys. Like, subscribe, leave some comments, share this video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.